What's up? What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good to see everybody in the chat. Of course, today is Sunday, so the first thing we want to do is what? Be thankful that we are amongst the land of the living, of course, because it's always great to be alive, right? So, I usually listen to music, right, when I'm cooking. But because YouTube has so many restrictions, it seems like I can't even listen to music anymore in the background. So you guys got to kind of hear me. So I see a lot of comments. I saw a lot of comment on my page about people asking me whether or not I ran into Jawbone, and absolutely not. Usually when I go to one of those events with the president, I'm usually treated with, well, I am because I haven't been to one where I haven't been in VIP status. So I don't go through the same entrance. I'm not in the same area. I'm usually in the back with, in the president's tent with not only the president, but all of the candidates that are running. And I was in the president's tent. So no, absolutely did not run the job on, never would, because I wouldn't be out in the crowd. And if I am in the crowd, I'm sitting along with the senators and the congressmen and all of the president's special guests. So yesterday, the rally was absolutely amazing. I ran into so many candidates right here in Georgia that are running. Of course, a lot of the people that are in the Republican Party and lead the Republican Party and help run and fund the Republican Party. All of that was there. So it's always good to be amongst the people that are in the know. I wasn't surprised to see Waka Flocka at all. I'm already pretty well aware of the level of intelligence that Waka has and all that he's doing to, hold on one second, let me block the trolls. Wow, there we go. I done got access and learned how to use my block button on YouTube and all of that. So I ain't even no longer responding to the trolls because, most of the trolls, they don't even have a picture up. Like, you don't even know who they are. You can't pay attention to people that ain't even willing to show their face or even have their real name. So I'm there. Me and Flocka, of course, happen to be signing in through our VIP status at the same time. And as soon as he seen me, he like, Queen, what it do? But, we knowed each other prior to the Trump and all of that. His mom, Deb Anthony, that's like my big sis for those who did not know. But it's good to see Walker there. It's good to see him getting on board to use his platform to do what need to be done for us. And like he told me yesterday, he was like, sis, I ain't really into the political stuff, but I know what we need to live. He was like, air, food, water. You know what I'm saying? He was like, we getting sick because of the stuff that's in the air. We getting sick because of the food. We getting sick because of what's in the water. So all of his points are right, and everybody is needed. It's good to see somebody who has been in the rap game and a part of that culture actually turning around to try to use their platform to uplift, inspire, and educate. You gotta respect that. So people in my comments like, she ran into another damn fool, yada yada yada. Say you hate. We don't hate, we congratulate. So let's talk about what's on the menu today. Some of y'all should already know what's on the menu. For one, I went and bought me a brand new pitcher. So if I went and bought me a brand new pitcher, you already know what this is for. Because y'all know I don't play. About these right here. Fresh squeezed lemonade is a must. All right? So we're cooking with Auntie Angie today. I'm also going to put up the link where you guys can watch the whole Trump rally. And then you also should be subscribed to my mail letter at the akf.org. That way you can get these streams. You can get all of this information where it's not blocked. Because they want to block everything anybody say that doesn't go along with their agenda. Got a chance to see Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker is doing his thing. They're saying Warnock ain't working. I happen to believe that. What is Warnock doing? They're saying Warnock is fighting to lower the cost of prescriptions. Why they keep coming with that? Trump already did that. Why they keep using the same lines, the same agenda? What are these people doing? I want to hear about economic empowerment for our people. That's what I need to hear about. And that's what I'm talking about. So, listen, y'all already know about these Kroger bags. And the reason I keep them is because when my sons, they're grown. So when they come over here on Sunday and I cook, they usually taking plates to go with them to last throughout the week. You know, them kids, I don't know, when your kids get grown, they get girlfriends and stuff, they cook for them, but they still love their mama cooking. So when I wrap up their food, we have to have this to make sure they're not leaking. TrumpWasTheBomb.com as always. Very excited about seeing me. I rocks with Trump. I ain't never lied to nobody. I ain't never tried to kick it. I ain't never tried to hide it. You know, that's that. So let's talk about what we're doing today. So today we cooking with Auntie Angie. So am I a chef? No. But can I throw down? Absolutely. So check this out. The Ash Show. Go to the ashshow.com. If you want to see the Ash Show, go to the ashshow.com and subscribe. You guys can see all of the past episodes. Now, steamed cabbage. So we're going to do our steamed cabbage today. We're going to add a little green pepper in here and onion. I don't know if y'all know about the green pepper inside of the cabbage, but it is thebomb.com. We are also going to make some homemade macaroni and cheese. And I decided to switch it up this week because usually I'll use the elbow noodles, but this time I'm going to do the corkscrews, and we're going to see what that's about. Because they really just, noodles is noodles. They just be shaped differently. You know what I'm saying? So, most people happen to like meatloaf. I like turkey loaf. So I use ground turkey to make my meatloaf. And I'm going to show y'all exactly how that goes and how you can have your turkey loaf taste just like meatloaf, if not better. So you'll be eating meatloaf, but you won't have the heaviness of all that beef being on your stomach. You know what I'm saying? I'm also got to show y'all one of my special pans, right? Watch this. Where's my pan? This. Now, I haven't decided which one I'm going to use this pan for yet. Sometimes I use this pan to make my macaroni in, but I'll also use it to make my turkey loaf because if you or anything like me and my kids, we all love the edges. So we like those crispy edges on the macaroni. We like those crispy edges on the meatloaf. So this right here will make sure everybody has at least one crispy edge when we tap in. So it depends. All right. First thing I'm going to do is wash these old nasty hands. And I ordered that pan online somewhere. It's supposed to be like a brownie pan because you know how everybody like they brownies kind of crispy around the edges. I just got the pan and use it for whatever I like to use it for. Now I'm gonna have to play something in the background because it's just a little too quiet. I wonder if we can play some instrumental jazz or something. Let's see. I get a call this morning from my homegirl, right? She found text in her husband's phone. Somebody texted her husband this morning at 1 o'clock, say hi. She called back and responded to the text, right? The girl on the other end thinks she talking to my friend's husband, but she actually talking to my friend. Hold that thought. Nice. So, right. The girl on the other end thinks that my friend's husband is actually the husband, but it's really my friend. So you already know my friend kicking in. Oh, what's up? When you want to link up? Yada yada yada. All this and that, right? And the girl just responded. Oh, I need this. I need my car note paid, and I need to pay my rent. And the girl texting back, putting eggplants and in the water like sign. I don't know if it's supposed to be a squirt sign. I don't know. I'm just, you know, I don't know, right? My homegirl called me all distraught, right? I tell her, look, first of all, it's obvious that this girl is a prostitute, right? And trying to catch her man, right? Well, catch your man, right? You married. Let's be clear, right? Not only are you married, so y'all, I'm getting ready to put my turkey loaf in here. Not only are you married, but y'all got 5 children together. Not only do y'all got 5 children together, just had 2 twins, a set of twins, right? But your man is also an excellent provider, okay? Hold on. What we're not going to do, for one, we're not going to tear our house down over a prostitute, okay? We're not going to tear our house down over a prostitute, okay? Because that's what they want. Get mad, put your man out, break up with him, and then what he going to do? You put him out. You think he's not going to find another woman? You think he's not going to move on? And then provide the life for that woman that he provides for you? Huh? No. Like my mama King told me, a wise woman don't tear her house down. That ain't what we do. We handling these niggas different from here on out. No, we're not putting out the fathers of our children. We're not putting out our husbands, not over no thoughts. No, we're going to plan the girls' trip. We're going shopping. That's what we doing. Yeah. He'll be all right. And you will too. And that thought will too. Okay, so now, eggs inside of the meatloaf. Now, it kind of depends on what size meatloaf you're using and how well you want it to stick, okay? So for me personally, I usually use maybe 3 eggs to a pound, sometimes 4 if you want a really good stick. So what I've done now is I got my mixer. All I've done so far is put my eggs inside of this turkey loaf. Come on, let's go. Blocking the haters. You got to go. Bye. You got to go. I don't know where my moderator's at, but if y'all don't catch it, I'ma catch it. No. Don't tear your house down. We ain't doing that. Let him what? Go there, start over with somebody else? You know, a man gonna be a man. A man gonna be a man. Right or wrong? Is it right? No. But you gotta be smart. And you have to be wise. Because somebody told me one day, they said, you know, you can be with one person and we ain't justifying nothing. We talking about reality. And so they said, you know, you can be with one person, right, that makes 22 mistakes. Or you could be with 22 people that make 1 mistake, right? And as an OG, what I've learned over time, and I learned that I left the majority of my relationships because of cheating, right? You find out your man cheating, you get mad, you move on, you go get with another man, you think life is perfect, you have another baby, you find out this man cheating, you leave him, you go get with another man, you think life perfect. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is not what we're doing. We're building, not tearing down, not dividing. I saw some posts, right, where everybody was congratulating Jada. I happen to like Jada. I think she's a beautiful girl. Hold on, let me get something else I need to add to this turkey loaf. Oh. I don't know if that's the one I want. Excuse me. We're gonna get back to the story of Jada, not Jada Smith. I'm talking about Jada, little baby mama Jada. You know they young and on the scene. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So I got my turkey inside of here, and I'm just gonna put garlic, seasoning, salt, right, and pepper, like you would regularly do anything else. But the trick to making this turkey taste like beef and give you that beef taste is this Lipton onion seasoning pack, right? You can either use beefy onion or you could use beefy mushroom. Go ahead and open this. Put you one pack in here. All right, I'm gonna throw that away. Put our seasoning salt, okay? Little garlic. Little pepper. Now listen, nothing in the world is worse than dry meatloaf, okay? I don't know about the rest of y'all, but nothing in the world. Somebody saying Tammy didn't see you at the rally. I know because you didn't have access to the president's tent. He'll never see me. He can't sit where I sit. So I don't like dry meatloaf, right? A lot of people talk about meatloaf being dry. How you keep your meatloaf from being dry? And dry it out on the inside. Well, I'm gonna show you. Where's my can opener? Where is my can opener at? We're gonna get back on Jada a little bit. Let me forget. Where's my can opener? Here you go. Okay, so make sure your turkey loaf don't get dried out on the inside. You don't want it dry. Add a can of this. You're gonna get your diced tomatoes, onion, and bell pepper, right? Open up the can. You just pour the whole can inside. But I'm also gonna use some fresh bell peppers and onions also. Pour the whole can in. Just like that. Me, before I put my cans in the trash, I always rinse them out. Keep down with bugs and insects and stuff. Oh no, I don't put no mustard in my turkey loaf. This is turkey loaf. This is not meatloaf. Okay, so we got that in there. And then I'm gonna add my fresh. Now y'all know me, sometimes I be lazy. We don't need no breadcrumbs in this, I promise you. Sometimes I be lazy. And y'all know I will not sit up and cut up a bell pepper and an onion because Kroger, Publix, everybody now sells them pre-diced. So I'll get my green bell pepper, my fresh onion, already diced perfectly. I'm gonna put this in the mixer. I'm gonna let this mix up. Where's my stir? Good morning, honey. Come on. All right. Oh shit, what I do? Hold up. All right. Okay, we on here. So this bad boy don't play. This kitchenette, oh man. All right. There we go. We're gonna turn this on. Let this get to stirring. While that's stirring and mixing, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my oven on. I like to cook my meatloaf on like 375. Okay. What I was saying about Jada and little baby. Jada is young. She's a beautiful girl. They got the little one son together, the little boy Royale, and there was a big thing going on social media last week. Well, basically, a lot of people were encouraging Jada to leave little baby, get your lick back. And I went on her page and I was commenting. I'm like, girl, don't leave your baby daddy. I wish I'd never left mine. Don't leave your baby daddy. Don't, like, these girls want you out the way. They want you to leave your baby daddy. They ain't gonna do nothing but go do the same thing. Get with them, have a baby, let them cheat on them. They don't care. They want the lick. Remain in your position. Not only remain in your position, but since you already have one baby with him, keep all of your children with him. Can we get to that part? They don't want to hear this truth. Let them children have the same mom and the same daddy. You've already started the family. It don't matter if y'all married or not. You've already started the family. Why give up your position for somebody else to get it? Because that's the only thing gonna happen. Listening to these young, inexperienced women, as soon as you get out the way, baby, they right there, all in his face. Girl, you better sit down somewhere. And trust me, this is just from experience. Whoever think it's bad advice, that's cool. This is from experience. No. Stay right where you at. Okay, so I got my meatloaf. Then when he move on, I'm gonna be mad. Man, this is about building. This is about security. This is about making sure our kids straight. This is about keeping our families together. All right, got my meatloaf. Nice and stirred. It's ready. I'm gonna pour it into my pan, okay? I'm gonna get my pan, and I think I'm going to use the edge pan for the meatloaf. Let's do it. All right. And a nice little rinse. Get my spray, and then next I'm gonna start boiling my potatoes. Now, me personally, when I make my homemade potatoes, I like to get the golden brown potatoes because I don't take the skin off. I'll remove the bad parts, but I usually leave the skin on because they say the skin is actually good for you. They say potato skin is actually good for your skin. All right. Now let me get my pan so I can spray this pan. Another good thing about this turkey loaf is that it does not take long. It really does. So I'm gonna spray my pan and make sure I get my edges real good because I don't want my stuff to stick. These women be out here leaving their husbands and baby daddies. Like, I can see if he's an abuser, if he's a drug addict, if he's toxic, you know, to the children, you know, something like that, then, you know, I could be understanding. But for a thought, and then you also have to take into consideration what type of man you have. Okay? That's another thing you got to take into consideration. What line of work is he in? Ask yourself, are you built for all that before you had a baby? All right, so I'm going to transfer, right? This over. Somebody talking about 3 kids and 3 daddies, just sad. I mean, half y'all got 8 baby daddies, but you don't count them because you done aborted the baby. Like, count them babies y'all done aborted too. Count their daddies too. Because at the end, and ask your mamas and grandmamas how many baby daddies they had. Because at the end of the day, all them aunties and uncles don't look the same now. Y'all need to stop that. You need to, you know, having an abortion don't make you not be a parent. It just make you a parent of a dead baby. So whether you killed your baby or not, you got to count them baby daddies too. Shout out to the women that didn't abort their children. How about that? You know, since all of these women getting credit for having abortions, shout out to the women that didn't abort their children. Shout out to the women that were mothers and raised their children, whether the daddy stayed or not. Shout out to the mamas that worked 2, 3 jobs and held it down on their own, whether the daddies was there or not, because they loved their children. Shout out to the mamas that didn't sacrifice their children because it was clear that the daddy wasn't going to be around. You made a decision of love, and you will be blessed. You will be blessed. Trust and believe them boys raised by single mamas, the majority of them, they grow up and love their mamas. They love their mamas. It might seem hard now, but when them children get older and they recognize the sacrifice, when they first turn into teens and transitioning, they may not understand it. They may not get it. But when they become adults and have to pay their own bills and have their own children, trust and believe. Trust and believe, mama. You did your part, you gonna get your blessing. Trust and believe it. Shout out to the mamas that love their children more than loving the feeling of making a choice. And even though I've done that before, and I ain't perfect, and I ain't trying to put nobody down, when we know better, we do better. But we ain't gonna be trying to make women feel bad because they kept their children now. Especially when the daddies wasn't there. We're not gonna make women feel bad for giving birth to black life and raising it. and especially if your children done turned out to be somebody, if your children ain't no statistics out here. Yeah, we're not gonna hate women that chose life. We're not gonna hate the women that choose life. I wouldn't give a damn how many baby daddies they got. You ain't took care of none one of them children. They want to praise the women that abort their children and hate on the women that kept their children and raised them. What type of world we living in? What type of world we living in? We hating on mamas now for having their children? We ain't doing that. And I want to say something too, because I'm trying to remain positive on this Sunday. Y'all, I'm over here trying to even out this meatloaf in between these edges. I'm going to show it to y'all. So I got my little frosted spoon. And ladies, I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, this banana pudding I'm going to make today, I'm making from scratch. But I am a person that will, you know what I'm saying? Like my husband on his way home now from a golf tournament, food going to be done. I am one of them type of people that will buy a cake from Publix and take it out the package and put it in a little cake pan right quick. Presentation is everything, I promise you. And 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna ask. If you don't like meatloaf, then you might like turkey loaf. All right, let's go. So we got this meatloaf, right? Hold on. Turkey loaf. Turkey loaf. All right. Now that I got everything spread out, nice and even, I'm gonna take another little thing of seasoning salt, dash it on top, pepper, garlic pepper, and then I'm gonna throw it in the oven. Shout out to all my mamas that raised their babies. And shout out to all my daddies that stuck around even though that woman put you through hell. Y'all the real MVPs. The ones that didn't abandon their children when they could have. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Okay, cool. Let me put a little bit of garlic on here. And this is going in the oven. Bye. There we go. And we're going to transfer this to the oven. Oven already hot. Make sure your oven already hot when you put it in. One of the great things about turkey loaf is that it does not take long at all. Okay? Now, let's work on our potatoes. So what I do usually is I get my water. I put a little salt in my water. Get it boiling. Rinse my potatoes off. Drop my potatoes one by one. Okay? And I let the potatoes boil. And then when I see that they're starting to get soft, I'll go ahead and cut them in half while they're in the pot. And let them go ahead and boil down faster. Like I said, I'm the type of potato girl where I get the light. I'll show you. Let me turn my water on. Turn my light on because I like to see my food. Put a little salt. Come on, let's grab these potatoes. Golden potatoes. I need one more salt. I need one more pot for my macaroni noodles. 1 second. I like to use a deeper pot when I do my macaroni noodles because when I drain the water off, I'll use this same pot to add my, my milk and my eggs and my cheese and all that. The best potatoes, y'all already know, are homemade potatoes. Y'all know that. Somebody say I can't deal with no lying, cheating man. I mean, everybody got their limits. And I mean, also remember that 80-20 rule too, because you're not going to never find nobody that's perfect. Always remember that 80-20 rule when you try to look for your mate, right? So like if that man got $100, okay, and he give you 80 and keep 20, you can't be mad. All right? A man might be 80% perfect, but 20% somewhere, right? You're gonna have things that you don't align with. And that goes for us too. We're not perfect. So looking for the perfect man gonna have you going through a lot of men because he doesn't really exist. And it's all about finding balance. So macaroni water. Now my macaroni water, I add salt to my macaroni water too, but I also put a little drop of olive oil in my macaroni water as well. The greens, we're gonna do steamed cabbage today. But I also put a little bit of olive oil in my macaroni water because I don't like for my noodles to stick together. Even though we making baked macaroni and cheese, it's crazy, but that's just one of my things. Hold on. Here we go. Pure olive oil. Bye. Okay. That's going. So now we're getting ready to wash our potatoes. Okay. Let's see here. Blah. Whoop. Y'all come on. I like when you comment because when you comment and you hating, I know to get you up out of here. So that's perfect for me. Keep hating. Let me see you. Let's go. Golden potatoes, this is what I use for my mashed potatoes. Again, like I said, I keep my skin on. So what I'm gonna do is rinse this real good and just cut off any like dark brown spots or bad spots I see on the potato. Maybe I'm gonna cut it and then just drop it in the water. So let's get this up out of here. Let's go. Jay, I don't know where you at. You in Greensboro, North Carolina, somewhere. You better get here before dinner is done, because you already know they're gonna be hating and not trying to say you no fool. But Mama will put you up a plate, baby. But you better get here, because you ain't gonna get nothing but a plate. You sure ain't gonna get no leftovers. Let's go. Oh, you made the lasagna, Holly? Yeah, that lasagna be hitting, I'm told you. So let's go. We're dropping these in. Oh, shit. And to cut down on your boiling time with your potatoes, if the potato real big, just go ahead and chop it in three. Now, people talk about like what type of milk I use and what, because I drink a lot of almond milk. I don't use whole milk, right? Well, I'm not actually peeling the potato with the knife. I'm just cutting off the bad parts. I'm actually keeping the skin on the potato. So it depends on what I'm making, because what I can tell you is that if you're making homemade mashed potatoes and you somebody like me that uses almond milk for most of your meals, make sure you do not use the vanilla flavor almond milk inside of your potatoes. It'll mess them up. So when I make my homemade mashed potatoes, I use 2% milk. And when I make my macaroni and cheese, I haven't really seen a difference in the macaroni in using 2% milk or the almond milk. But for some reason, the 2% milk does make it taste a little better. Just to be honest. Let's go. Let's see what they say. Just say you condone a man to cheat. I love you, Miss Angela, and support you, but we should promote healthy relationships. So y'all want, baby, I'm not. You want me to lie to you? I can't lie to you, baby. You know, I don't watch. You know, and I'm not saying that all men cheat. You know, you might find one, but what I'm saying is, in reality, I don't know if you want reality or if you want a fantasy, because not, you know, I don't know exactly what y'all want. I don't know what y'all want. I'm just saying, personally, if your man cheat, right? If you married and you're in a relationship, right? And you guys have built something together, right? Let's say y'all done bought a house together, or y'all done started a family together, right? Or y'all started a business together, okay? So you got all of this stuff that you built with this person, okay? And you find out that this person, right, has some infidelity. Leaving shouldn't be the first thing, because when you leave, you tear down everything that you built up. And what that man was willing to do for you, I'm not saying that you'll find another man to do another, but you're gonna leave the person you created a life and a family with. Like, I don't think that should be the groundbreaker. I just don't. I don't think that should be the groundbreaker as to tearing down our families. Toxic, drug abuse, gambling habits, you beating me. But my aunts and uncles, the ones that I know that are still married and been married for 40, 50, 60 years, they ain't stay married. I mean, they ain't still together because didn't nobody cheat or step outside of the marriage. I ain't justifying it. But I'm saying these are people that stayed together because they chose to stay together no matter what, no matter who. And when you tear down, you know, your family and you destroy it, like going through divorce and all of this stuff, cause we mad, cause we done caught our man with another woman, we willing to overlook, you know, the sacrifices and all that he's made for us. You know, through a divorce and family separation, we take our kids through it too. Like, at the end of the day, I have to ask, is it worth it? And it's just the OG speaking to you from experience, and y'all can take it however y'all want to take it. But I just don't think that that should be a reason for you to tear down your family. Because the majority of men are going to look at another woman. They are, I mean, it's kind of almost in their nature. I ain't saying it's okay. I'm just telling you what it is. I watch my daddy. I watch my uncles. I watch my cousins. Try to work it out. Try. How you going to feel if you, right? Keep on. How you going to feel if you leave and tear down your whole family and then go somewhere else? And then that person do the same thing. You right back at ground zero. Y'all need to start focusing family on building. Y'all trying to build. That love shit, you can love somebody. Loving somebody and being in love is two totally different things. Y'all know that, right? So I just rinsed my pan out for my potatoes. The quickest thing they tell us to do, as soon as we find out your man cheating, leave. As soon as you find out you're pregnant, abort. Like, all of these easy way out. All of these easy way outs are keeping our family together. They tearing them down. Anybody that's in a marriage and been in a marriage for over a decade will tell you it's not perfect. It's not perfect. But you got two people that decided, look, we're going to build. We finna create this foundation. And we're going to stay together. You know, the vows say for better or worse till death do us part. I don't know if y'all want to talk about it. We got to start having a real conversation about keeping our families together. We need to start having a real conversation. All right, bam. So we waiting on our potatoes to boil. We got our water going so we can get ready for our noodles. We need to do our corn muffins. We need to do our lemonade. You know what? I'm finna make this lemonade now because I'm thirsty. While that's boiling. The cabbage, I always wait till last to make the cabbage because cabbage be done in a minute. Let's do this. And we're going to grate our cheese. On Sunday, we don't use the shredded cheese out of the bag. On Sunday, we use freshly grated cheese. That's what we do because it melts better. And it tastes better. All right. So now, lemonade time. If you're a person that like lemonade, this is your best friend. Oh my God, I've been in love ever since I got one of these. So, I take my lemon. I'm gonna rinse it. And I'm gonna slice them in half. So they're already ready. I'm just slicing my lemons in half. After rinsing them off, of course. And for a gallon, I probably use maybe 8 to 10 lemons. Get mad putting your baby daddy out. And get mad when you with another woman. Well, where you thought he was going when you put him out? I'm just... All right. Got my lemons. They're cut in half. They've been rinsed off. Now, we're going to squeeze it. Oh, look at all that lemon. Now, me personally, when I get through squeezing my lemon, I just drop them right down in the sink because they're going down in the garbage disposal to clean my garbage disposal. Let's go. I seen somebody talking about my baby daddy in jail. Is he getting out? I mean, we understand obvious circumstances. We understand obvious circumstances, but is he getting out anytime soon? I'm just asking. Oh, man. This is my best friend. That's another reason why they gave us mass incarceration. So while the baby daddy's in jail rotting away, the baby mama will leave and go on with her life. Family separation. Section 8, mass incarceration, you know them. That's family separation too, right? Y'all know that, right? Let's separate them. She won't have no choice. Let's go. That's why we need to be fighting to bring our people home. I understand what they got going on at the border, but you know, I don't know if any of those people from the border gonna come here and fight for Black Americans. Like, let's get on track. Let's get us together first, because you can't pour from an empty cup. Our cup ain't even full. This us right here. Look, this us. This all we got. This a whole gallon. This all we got out of a gallon, right? This all we got. And we pouring into everything else. So this all we got, right? So we're gonna pour into what's going on at the border. We pouring into what's going on in Ukraine. We pouring into LGBTQ+. We pouring into gender identity programs over in Pakistan. We pouring into $450 million per illegal immigrant. Before you know it, you're going to have an empty glass. Get your glass full first. So when you pour, you won't be empty. We ain't got nothing to give. Yo.
Hey, we ready, Mom.
You ready? Okay, baby. Mama finna send it right now.
Alright, send it the way remember I showed you. Hold on, I'm finna video call you to let you see the dogs, okay?
What kind of dogs you got, Quan?
Let me video call you, Mom. Let me video call you.
You went and bought some damn dogs. Your ass. All right, call me. You know you be trying to get your children on the right track. You don't have no kids. You on your own. You want to go get 2 dogs. That's the whole responsibility. Be free. Why would you? Whatever. Live your life. They grown. They ain't asking mama for nothing, so let them live their life. I tell them to come eat. Talking about, can we bring the dogs? No, sir. No, sir. I know y'all ain't got them dogs trained. They're not finna be running around my... No. All right. Then they say, well, mama, you just mean. You let Jay bring his dog. Jay got 1 dog, Bentley. You want to bring 2. Okay, my water boiling, so I'm getting ready to pour my noodles. Uh-oh. Hello?
Hold on.
We gotta see the dogs now, y'all. Show mama the dogs, baby.
And we didn't buy them. It was a present from Serenity's cousin.
Oh, it was a present from Serenity's cousin?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Oh, they cute. What that's at? Y'all got the dogs in the bed?
Yeah.
You know I ain't raised you like that, boy. Get that damn dog out that bed and put the damn dog on the floor. Shit.
Well, we do, and they climb. What they do is they climb up on the edge right there, and they just climb up and see what they
Look. Get them. I'm talking about the damn dog in the bed chilling and shit like that's his pillow. Get them there. Come on, so I can go buy y'all a dog bed. Dogs got to get out the bed. Come on. Yeah, y'all got to have y'all own bed. You, I know damn well I ain't raised you like that. We ain't sleeping with no dogs now. I'll see y'all when y'all get here. All right, bye. Y'all dog lovers, do not start. Don't attack me. I don't know. Me, I like I like dogs. Personally, I like dogs. But the dogs I know and I done had, I see them go outside. They be sniffing shit. They don't necessarily know how to wipe their ass. Some dogs eat their own shit. I don't know. I'm just, I like the dogs, but I don't think you should be in my bed. Then they be running around outside on their faux paws. Like, is y'all washing their paws before they get in the bed? Because you can't even get in my bed with dirty feet as a human. Like, I wish I would. I wish I would see a dirty foot on my sheet. Baby, I don't play that. They cute and all that, but no, we gonna, y'all talking about them my grand dogs. Okay, we gonna go buy the dogs a bed. No bring, You better lay his ass at the foot of that damn bed. I keep telling y'all that's a dog. Just like I seen the people at the airport pushing the damn dog in the stroller. Y'all don't put dogs in stroller. A dog got 4 legs. You ain't got but 2. Why is the dog? The dog need to be walking, like I said before, and pulling you. These people done went damn crazy. Y'all, dogs got clothes, doctors, medicine, schools and shit, strollers, they own houses. Man, that's a dog, bro. Dogs don't even be asking for all that. They just want some food and some water and a treat. Shit. And maybe somebody to throw a frisbee. Y'all be doing the most. I heard this preacher preaching one time. Man, I wish I could find that sermon. He said, hold on, let me go spray these noodles. Hold on. Right. Dog birthday parties, dog baby showers. They even taking pictures of the damn pregnant dogs talking about the dog. Man. Dogs ain't asked for none of that. I'm telling you. Oh, there we go. I'm telling you. Y'all treat these dogs better than you treat some doggone humans. But what I was saying was, I heard this preacher preaching this sermon one time, and he was talking about how we done aborted our children and went and got dogs. He talking about instead of us raising our children, we raising dogs now. Instead of us being responsible parents to our children, they done convinced us to abort our children and be parents to dogs. I'm talking about his message was so profound. The way he broke that thing down, I couldn't believe it. I was like, you know what? It's right. I'm going in the restaurant. I can't even enjoy my food because your dog right there barking and farting and shit. Who the hell want to smell dog fart while they eating? Y'all know dogs don't do nothing but fart all day. Who want to smell dog? Please don't get me started. I ain't mad. I ain't hating on you or none of that. But if I'm a patron in your restaurant and you bring somebody in with a dog and sit them right next to me, and this is no hate to anybody, but I know I'm not a dog. So I ain't supposed to eat at the table with the dogs. I ain't supposed to eat out no dog bowl or none of that. If that's what you do, that's your business. But if I'm in your business and you come bring a dog next to me and that motherfucker scratching and licking everything and farting and shit, oh, I'm getting up and walking out. It's a dog. It's not a person. It is a dog. I ain't eating off the same plate. I ain't eating out the same silverware. I ain't kissing no dog in his mouth. You ain't gonna lick your ass and then come lick me in my face. Mm-mm. I ain't doing that. Lick your ass. Mm-mm. 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 I rub you, I pet you, I scratch your belly, I get you some treats, and I don't even want pork in my house, but I'll buy you some bacon. I do all that, cooking and everything, but you is not, Oh shit. Let me call this Uber for these children. And love dogs. They had a dog, Bumper. That was my baby. I love Bumper. Bumper used to dance. He listened. He was trained, but Bumper didn't sleep in my bed and Bumper didn't kiss me in my mouth. I ain't doing that. And I love you, but I ain't doing that. And I ain't discriminating and I ain't hating on nobody, because next thing you know, they gonna ban talk against dogs. Before you know it, it'll be against the law to say dogs lick their own ass. Hold on. See where we at. Shit. There we go. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Talking about, can you bring your dogs? No, I said we cooking today. The hell you gonna bring the dog for? You gonna put them outside? And them little baby dogs too? Oh. That's like having a real baby. The preacher say, we aborted our children and went and got dogs. That's what the preacher said. Let me see how much juice we got. Okay. Oh, these corkscrews coming out nice. Not stuck together. And y'all do know with y'all macaroni, y'all don't have to cook y'all noodles like all the way through, because they still gonna bake in the oven. I mean, you want them top soft, of course. But hold on. Let me get this lemonade popping. Where my sugar at? Sugar. Now, when it comes to this lemonade, y'all, I like to use filtered water. So I'm gonna get my water out of my filter on my refrigerator. So you guys gonna be out of sight for a second. Lemonade tastes so much better with filtered water. Gotta use filtered water on lemonade. All right. Got my filtered water. I already added my sugar, so I'm just gonna stir. Make sure everything blended real good. Then I'm gonna add some ice. We're gonna get the macaroni going, get that in the oven. Then we'll start on the banana pudding. Somebody say, call my Uber. Let's go. All right. I'm trying to turn this music down because you already know they're gonna try to come flag the page. I said jazz. They don't want to playing. Who is that? Oh, it say Blackwell. Songs for Lovers. That ain't who sing that. All right. Let's see what we got going here. Mmm. Whew. That's good. Somebody said how many cups of sugar. So me, I kind of eyeball my lemonade. It kind of depends on how much lemon juice I have inside of it. So if my lemon juice probably fills up to here, then I'll just put the sugar until it's up to the line with the lemon juice. And then I add my water and stir, and it always comes out perfectly. People in the comments talking about, yep, I know about the simple syrup. People in the comments talking about the coconut and the lemonade. That's good, but also pineapple juice or pineapples in the lemonade. Ooh. Woo! Baby, it's good. So now what I'm going to do, because this is made, I'm going to put some ice on this. And simple syrup ain't nothing but sugar and hot water, really. But I'm going to put some ice on this and let it sit. And the ice going to melt down. By the time the ice melt down, it's going to take up all that little extra sweetness. And it's going to be cold. So ice. On top of my spoon. Get that ice a nice swirl. Oh shit. Get that ice a nice swirl. Put the top back on, but strawberries. Strawberry lemonade. Let's do it. Hey! Hey, let's do it. Whoever that was in the comments, Meanie Mo. That's what we finna do. Glad you said something. All right. The noodles ready to be drained. Let's put us some strawberries in here. Yes, ma'am. That's the move. Because it's just for the day. Now, one of the reasons I don't usually put strawberries in a lemonade is because if there's any left over, the strawberries tend to get soggy. But I know it ain't going to be none left over today, so I'm going to go on and drop them. Shout out to Minnie Mo for reminding me. Nothing like some strawberries in it. Another trick too will make your lemonade. If you put ice in it, drop your strawberries on top of the ice. The ice will keep them kind of chill. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Cause trust and believe, you could be the baddest broad. Ask Jada. You can have all the money. Ask Wendy. You know, men do what men do. And I tell my daughters all the time, right? Like, stop expecting commitment before marriage. I don't know if y'all want to talk about that one. A lot of people don't know that marriage is the commitment, and then that's also depending on what type of understanding y'all got. Oh yes, maybe one more. If he ain't married to you, how is cheating? I'm just asking y'all. Go ahead and get mad. Go ahead and get mad. Because I tell my sons this and my daughters. I don't know what y'all tell y'all, but I'm asking. Can we talk this morning? Can we talk? Mamas, what y'all telling y'all sons out there? Y'all ready to have this conversation? Huh? Your boyfriend, he cheating. He ain't married you. He ain't put a ring on your finger. He ain't give you his last name. Leave your baby daddy. Telling Jada to leave little baby. Girl, please don't. Please don't. 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 Woo! That ain't look good. Pour me some. Somebody said, what's up with the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi? Y'all can get my channel banned if I tell y'all what I really feel about Nancy Pelosi. I'm trying to figure out if the lady is alcoholic or addicted to drugs. I'm just saying. Cupcake for breakfast. Here's some organic bananas. Oh, banana pudding. I got the organic bananas. I'm gonna tell y'all who put me up on these organic bananas and apples. Kwame. I wish you would. If listen, don't bring that man no banana or no apple that ain't organic and ain't got that sticker on it. But they just taste so much better. They just taste so much better. I'm gonna pour me some lemonade. Excuse me, babe. Thank you. I'm feeling fancy today. So I'm drinking my lemonade out of this. Let's see what we working with. Oh God. You ever had something so good you just had to stop and think about it for a minute? Oh, Lord have mercy. Like you ever had some food so good you had to slow down, pause while you eating it because you want to make sure you get all the flavor out of it? Oh, Jesus. All right, let's go. Ooh. All right. Checking on this turkey loaf. Turkey loaf sizzling up real good. Give me 1 second. Bought me some new Nautica mitts to match my kitchen from Burlington. $5. New improved mitts too, because they got the little rubber thing on them for when they get too hot. Because I remember having the mitt on and my hands still getting burnt. I'm like, damn, what the cheap ass mitts. Okay, so I'm going to pull my turkey loaf out of the oven. Okay. Now, this here is our turkey loaf. It got a little fat and stuff that drained off of it. I'm gonna pour the fat off and then we getting ready to add the topping and put it back in the oven. Be careful when draining that you don't tip your pan over too far where your meat fall out. All right. Now, this is the best part. Because people ask me all the time, what do you put on top of your meatloaf? Can I have your pizza? Yeah, babe, you can have it. And what I'm doing now is just pulling out some fat from around the meat. Monty, find me a charger to plug my phone up. I think it's one right over here behind this chair. Just find me an end piece right quick. Move a little bit of the fat. from around the sides. And then I'm gonna add my topping. Now, the topping is what make the meatloaf, if you ask me. Some people like to use ketchup or just ketchup. I myself personally, I'm gonna show y'all what I do. Woo! Okay. Take me a glass. Let me close my oven because I done let all my heat out the oven. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking the oven and instead of bake, I'm going to put the oven on broil so it can, you know, make the top, you know, stick on top of the meatloaf. It's going to be real good. I'm going to put it on low broil. Okay. Let that heat transfer over. And I'm going to make my topping. Okay, you don't want to come off, so I'm going to stab you. All right. So, for my meatloaf topping, this is what I do. Mrs. Butterworth, they got rid of Aunt Jemima. They said it was racist to have, you know, the black woman on the syrup that, you know, she was being taken advantage of and all that. Y'all remember they removed Aunt Jemima, but they left the white Quaker oat man. Okay, half syrup. Get your cup. Half syrup. You see that? Now you're going to get the other half. Ketchup. Man, listen. I'm about to change your whole life. Let's go. We got half ketchup. We got half syrup. Now, get you a butter knife and go to mixing. And the reason why I like to use a glass jar is because you want to make sure that the ketchup and the syrup get real blended. Because if you don't use a glass jar, then you will go to pouring out and you'll see how it look like it's, you know, the right consistency at the top, and then you'll get down to the bottom and a whole bunch of syrup will come out. So try to use your glass. Sure you mix it real good. And this is your topping. This is the topping for the turkey though. So what you're going to do is just take this and pour it on top, and then you're going to throw it in the oven. There we go. Nice little good base. It's not too much. There we go. And I'll show you guys what we got. Is it a Georgia thing? I don't know if it's a Georgia thing, but I'm gonna tell y'all to try it because it's really, 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 it is so good. Try it. It gives it like almost like maybe a little sweetness. It takes away from like the, you know how the ketchup can have it tasting real tomatoey like hamburger or something? It takes away from that and just give it a whole new fling. So I'm going to show y'all this, and then I'm going to pop it back in the oven. So this is what we look like. Okay, and we're going in the oven, and then I got to get my charger, and we're going to do the macaroni. Because we're doing broil, and we got it on low, I'm going to now, instead of my meatloaf being on the bottom rack, I'm going to put it on the top rack. Doo-doo-doo. And with that being said, let me drain this water off of my noodles, or my macaroni. Then I'm going to go get my charger so it don't hook up on y'all. Money! All right. Now, for me, I bought me one of these to make my life easier on grating cheese, because you can take this right out the box. I'm going to show y'all how simple this is. If you see this, not only do it have the different graters, but it got the hooks on it where you can literally like just sit it right on top of your pot and just move your grater back and forth, and the cheese will drop right down in the bottom. So, because I don't know how to work this, I got to figure it out. I just needed something with a handle, because if you know like I know, if you using them graters, baby, they will tear your knuckles up. You got to be real careful. Here are my instructions. Bow, bow. I'm going to get my charger, and I'll be right back. Vodka and lemonade. Y'all don't make me go downstairs and get this Tito's. Money! Bring me the Tito's, baby! Let me find me an MP so this don't go dead on y'all. Give me 1 second. Yes, ma'am. Money! Bring me the Tito's down there. And an charger. Bring me the, never mind, I got some Tito's right here. I got a small bottle right here. I need an end piece, a charger. Bring me an end piece. What? It's where? Sitting on the counter behind my phone. Sitting on the counter behind my phone. Oh, Mommy already brought it. Let's show how crazy I am. I asked my baby to bring me the charger. She done already bought the charger. All right, let's go. Get y'all plugged up. All right, bye. Okay, now we're gonna pour a little Tito's in this lemonade. Who was that said put the Tito's in the lemonade? Shout out to you too. Woo! And it don't take much. Just a little bit is all you need. It's grown folk business. Woo! There it is. Woo! Get us a little shaky shake. Let's do this. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now what they got going here? Okay, this is how you remove it. What you got going here? How this work? Oh, this how this work? You want cheese? Okay, we move these out the way. We put this here. Is this how this go? I don't know, y'all. I'm trying some new shit. And what is this? This some shit? I don't know what this is. Hold on, let me read the directions, cuz. Let's read the directions. Let's read the directions. The directions say, step 1, select attachment and holding it by the handle, insert with blade face up into slicer slide. Okay, this one goes down. I don't know if that's, okay. Slicer up? Is that up? I don't think that's up. Okay, this is up. Wow. Okay. Ow! Step 2. Slide 2-piece food holder hand guard onto slicer at the handle end as shown. Okay. Ow! Okay. Step 3. Prepare food into suitable portions and remove green food holder. Place. Oh. Okay. Okay, so the cheese go inside of here, and then, oh, okay. Okay, and then we ready. All right, let's rinse this off. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and so like I told you how convenient this is. Just put this right over the pot. So you ain't gotta do no whole bunch of trying to transfer. Let's get this. Bow, there we go. And now we're gonna get our cheese. I done told my knuckles up enough. Cheese. Ooh, let's check on the meatloaf. All right. Now, y'all know that block cheese just always, for some reason, this block cheese just melt better, y'all. It just melt better. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna put this. Make sure oh shit, that's the wrong way. We're gonna slide onto our, hold up, nah shit. Excuse me, I'm gonna stop cussing because Lord don't want me to cuss no more. All right, here we go. Ooh, here we go. And we're gonna, is this how it goes? Bow. And this right here, and what we doing with this? I don't know what we're doing. Hold up, let's see. Is it working? We working or what we doing? Okay. Seems like we working. I don't know, see. Oh, get back up in here. Hold up now. This stuff ought to work a little better than this now. Y'all get this together. Let's see. Nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. Taking this shit back today. No. That ain't what we doing. You know what we do? We go back to Old Faithful. One thing about Old Faithful. Old Faithful always coming through. We're just gonna grate our cheese, y'all. And I'm gonna make sure, try my best not to scrape my knuckles or my fingers. Let's go. So much better. Don't play with us. Yeah, we'll go back to old school on you real quick. All of the nice new inventions is nice. But baby, if you don't work, you don't work. Maybe you better for like a cucumber or a tomato slicer or something. That cheese, I think, because it's you know, kind of sticky or whatever, it wasn't here in it. It wasn't gliding across the thing like it's supposed to be gliding across the thing. Spread that out. So inside of the macaroni and cheese, I'm putting 2 blocks of Kobe, and I use extra sharp, and I use shredded. Always remember to keep like a half a block for your top, because remember you got to cover the top on your macaroni and cheese. Get it down as small as you can. If you don't get all of it, don't worry about it, because 9 times out of 10, big chunks will melt down anyway. after we get the macaroni and cheese done, we'll start working on the banana pudding. Let me check on the meatloaf. Jasmine, can you post the Cash App for them too, please? If anybody wants to support the queen, because y'all know they won't allow me to monetize on my channel, so I will gladly. And if you're learning something. I ain't no chef, I'm just an everyday mama. All right. Get that in there. We're going to get the other one in. See, I had to be careful. See, I almost sliced my hand again. All you got to do is slice your hand on one of these once. I'm telling you, you'll tighten up. Careful coming down to the end. All right. Oh, let me. Okay, this is getting kind of thick. Let me go ahead and pour some milk in here. Loosen this up a little bit. Oh, boy. People usually ask how much milk. I don't know. I usually stir mine till I get a certain consistency. Or how do you pronounce it? Consistency. Cheese on the floor. Dogs love cheese, so too bad they couldn't come because they'd sure eat the cheese off the floor. Wait a minute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put some eggs in here. For one box, I usually use maybe 3 to 4 eggs. Your eggs is what help your macaroni stick. Your eggs is what help your meatloaf stick. Your eggs is what help everything stick. I'm gonna do one more. Then I'm gonna open up my can of evaporated milk. 1 can of evaporated milk. And go ahead and pour in here because this cheese is getting a little thick. I'm trying to stick together, so we want to loosen it up a bit. Okay, hold on that side. And let's hold on this side. All right. There we go. Get a good stir with the eggs and the milk. Cheese, we're gonna go on and loosen this stuff up some. It's a little better. And we're gonna put some white pepper in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and add some more cheese. White pepper in your macaroni, not black pepper, okay? White pepper. No salt. Some people use salt. I don't know. I don't. Let me check on our meatloaf. Hold on 1 second. Woo! Boy, that thing's sizzling. Let me take. Y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this. Hold on. Y'all gotta see this, because I ain't gonna cheat y'all like that. I ain't gonna cheat y'all like that. Let me get my mat. I ain't even gonna do y'all like that. Baby. Oh, shit. Slow down. Don't slide all the way out. See that thing caramelizing and sizzling on top? Baby. Baby. Maybe 5-10 more minutes on that. Baby. Okay, let's keep going. Back to our cheese. And our lemonade. Our lemonade with a little Need that. Especially when you got stalkers. Golly. I can't even go see my president no more without being stalked. Golly. Golly. Like, dang. Golly. Trump wouldn't touch your messy ass with a 50-foot pole. I gotta let them people know I'm being stalked. So they can block certain names off the list. Yeah. Definitely a threat. All right. All right. Stir that up. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You got to hear that macaroni. If you don't hear it, when you stirring it, y'all know what it's supposed to sound like. The macaroni. You know what it's supposed to sound like? If it don't sound like that, it ain't right. Let's go. Hey, let's go. And yeah, it's kind of like a lot of work in the, you know, shredding the cheese, but can't beat the taste. Talking about I lost my family when Trump became my uncle. Well, you got a new family now. I'm your auntie now. And them other aunties was born anyway. And now you got Auntie Angie. And it's turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Hey, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. And we winning over here. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's get it. Stir this in. Yes, sir. All right. Dang, that ain't no good. Let's see. Do. I didn't buy sour cream because I thought I had some that's expired, so we can't use it. I usually put a little dab of sour cream in my macaroni and cheese, but we'll live. From the looks of this, I need probably another half a block of macaroni of cheese shredded in this. Let's go. Oh man, D. Watson said sour cream is gross. The sour cream, you can't taste it inside the macaroni cheese. Like when you go to those real southern restaurants and, you know, you bite down when you put that fork in the macaroni cheese and you usually see that white stuff on the inside. That's from the sour cream. So you actually don't taste it, believe it or not. And whether y'all know it or not, a lot of people put sour cream in their cakes and mayonnaise, and you don't even know. But it definitely make the cakes lighter, fluffier, and more moist. All right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put a little more black pepper in this, and this is ready. Y'all hear that? Yeah. Oh, it's ready. I'm gonna put a little more black pepper in this, then we're gonna get our pan. We're gonna oil our pan, we're gonna pour it over. We're gonna put our macaroni on top. Off the oven it goes. Now, meatloaf is ready to come out. We're gonna take the meatloaf out, and then we're gonna switch our oven back to 375 for the macaroni. Baby, 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 still sizzling. All right, meatloaf out. Goes the oven. We're switching back to bake. We're gonna do 375. Macaroni. All right. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Don't worry about that. All that's gonna cook in. We want some good baked macaroni. All right. Now it's time to clean this out because I done. Let me rinse this. All right. We're gonna smooth this out. We're gonna put our cheese on top. Gonna put this in the microwave. I mean, not the microwave. In the oven. Gotta let it bake. It's gonna bake up all that. Well, not all that, because you shouldn't have a lot of excess fluid, but you do want some. But you don't want a lot. Because the reason why you do want some fluid is because, for one, you don't want dry macaroni and cheese either. Like, dry wrapped macaroni and cheese is not a good thing. Let me come over here. I'm going to put my topping on, and we're going to throw this in the oven. Yes, I'm back here, y'all, fumbling with a bag because I ran out of block cheese. And I got to use some shredded cheese to go on top. But guess what? It's still going to be just as good. Okay. All right. And now, again, on top of this, I'm going to just put a little bit of white pepper. Ran out of the grated cheese, but my kids ain't going to know the difference. My husband ain't either, so put a little bit on top. White pepper for macaroni. Never forget. All right, let's put this in the oven, and we're going to put this on the middle tray. Let it bake. Now, with my meatloaf, I usually like to go ahead and pre-cut my meatloaf because my kids, they ain't going to do right. They're not going to do right. They're just not. So, I ain't even asking because I already know how they do. I'm going to go ahead and pre-cut my meatloaf because I know how they do. All right, we got that. Gonna clean this up. Oh, don't you knock over that. I'm talking about the lemonade is so good, y'all can't even taste the Tito's. Okay, now, Macaroni in the oven. Meatloaf is done. We can let that sit for a minute. Now we're getting ready to do our potatoes. We'll do our banana pudding. And then after we do our banana pudding, we'll go ahead and do our cabbage and our corn. So my potatoes have been boiling. They're ready. And now what I'm going to do is drain the excess water, of course, off of the potatoes. Monty. When Monty see me in the kitchen, she always run and hide in her room because she know I'm going to be asking her, hey, put up the dishes. Hey, wipe this off. Hey, give me this. Hey, bring me that. So she stay away from me when she see me in the kitchen. Oh, but there go my other child. I'm coming. Oh, what up, mommy? Hey, what's on here? Let's go see. You all right? Your stomach, you want me to find something? Did you take some episodes of some pepper and gizmo or something? All right, maybe you just need to have a seat for a minute. She downstairs.
What's the move?
Well, I'll tell you what I need in a second. Quan, come say hi.
Hi to who?
Right here. Everybody, this is my oldest son. This Quan.
You showed them the dogs?
I did.
I thought you were showing Jay.
You did? Did you say, is Jay coming? Where is he at?
I don't know.
All right. Okay, so I have transferred my potatoes over to here. Okay, I need somebody to do me a favor. I need you to go get mine and somebody to come put these dishes in the dishwasher up for me right quick so I can put these other dishes in. Quan, can you take the trash out for mama right quick? Right there. Okay, now, got my potatoes in here. Now, for me personally, I like to season the potatoes before I start mixing them with the water. Milk and butter. And that's really all I put in my potatoes. Some people use heavy cream. I don't really like the sweet taste in the mashed potatoes, so I just use straight milk, butter, salt, and pepper. So, where's my regular pepper at? Right here. So I'm season with my pepper. Really good. I'm gonna season with the salt really good. I'm gonna put me some butter in here and some milk. It's important for y'all to see my other sons because you know how the media is. They only talk about one of my children for some reason because I guess it's clickbait. But I am a mother of 5 and I love all of my children. Let's go. I don't know what y'all particularly use, but I use Country Crock. Now, for you health fanatics, I believe it's not butter. It's actually good. When people go to asking how much butter and salt and pepper I use in my mashed potatoes, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you it's really to taste, so you have to taste this stuff. So I'm putting this on here. I'm going to remove this one because this ain't the one I need. I need this one, baby. We coming to mash. I've got some chives, but I ain't too big on chives and mashed potatoes. Okay, so now I'm gonna find the milk. Milk. And I'm gonna pour a little bit to start because one thing you can do, you can quickly ruin your mashed potatoes if you put too much milk. And I don't like my mashed potatoes runny. I like my mashed potatoes kind of thick, y'all. So that's enough for now. Put this down and stir on low. Well, hell, it might help if I plug it back up. All right. Stir on low to kind of get it started. And you can kind of look in and tell if it needs more milk, and 9 times out of 10 it will. And I think I put just enough milk in it. Yep. They ain't mashed potatoes if you don't see a couple of chunks now. And while that's mixing, I usually get my spatula again. And I make sure that I scrape my potatoes down off the side so they can get mixed too. So I just kind of go around and scrape the bottom to make sure everybody getting in the swirl. And the longer you let your mashed potatoes mix in the mixer, believe it or not, the better they taste. Perfect. I don't need nothing else. So now that that's perfect, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the pot that I boiled my potatoes in off. Because when they're done mixing, I'm gonna put them back in this pot and then on so. And I'll give y'all a little look inside the mixer too. So y'all can see what we got going on with these potatoes, and it's coming out perfect. Look. See? Perfect consistency. Woo! Oh, what's up, bro? I'm making turkey loaf. I'm making homemade mashed potatoes. We're doing steamed cabbage. We're going to do corn on the cob, corn muffins, and I'm making some banana pudding. Okay, so it looks like, oh, and we got some homemade strawberry lemonade, a little dab of Tito's. Just a little dab. The people that's been in here watching to tell you I only put just a little dab. I didn't put a lot in here. Now these potatoes look great. They're stirred. Everything is mashed. And another reason why you want to put them in the mixer is because that way you'll get your salt and your pepper and your butter like all down in the potatoes. Ooh, it's so good. That's done. So now I'm going to lift this. But what I want to do is, because you already know what potatoes, and then y'all remember, I left the skin on the potatoes. You can't even see it. And also your mixer too, when your mixer go to mixing, it'll grab a lot of the skin too and hold on to it. So, all right. Got my potatoes. There we go. We're gonna put them back in the pan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get all those potatoes out. And here we go. Homemade mashed potatoes. With the skin, because the skin is good for your skin. Alright. I'm gonna put the top on here. Wow. Go ahead and take this. There we go. And me, these potatoes be so good. I'm talking about, oh my God. Woo! I'm talking about good, child. Good, 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 good. Ladies, do not feed your man no runny mashed potatoes. Just don't do it. All right. Okay. Now. Yeah, so it's turkey instead of ground beef. We made us a meatloaf with ground turkey today. So, and for those of you that didn't see it, I'll show it to you again. And we baked it in our edge pan. So I'm gonna slice that and cut that. We got our mashed potatoes over there. We got our homemade macaroni and cheese in the oven. And so now I'm gonna cut up this cabbage. I'm gonna add the onions and the bell peppers. Well, no, we said we was gonna work on the banana pudding. So, because the banana pudding needs to go in the refrigerator so it can be getting cold. Now I'm gonna tell y'all about me and banana pudding. I do not like a whole lot of bananas in my pudding. I don't. That's me. I am a banana pudding girl, but heavy on the cookies, please, for me. I take a banana or two, but heavy on the cookies. So I got my plastic container. And what I'm gonna do now is just do my cookies and my bananas, and I'm gonna pour the pudding on top, put that in the refrigerator so it can be getting cold, and we're gonna start on the cabbage and the corn, and then shit, we're gonna be about done. Let's see. All right. Oh no, we still gotta make corn muffins. We still gotta make corn muffins. No, I don't make my corn muffins from scratch. I can though. This is what I use: the vegetarian Jiffy. Man, change your whole life. So we got turkey loaf, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, steamed cabbage, corn, muffins, banana pudding. So I got the mini cookies. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Because they so small, you can literally just pour out a layer and just flatten them and then just put the bananas on top. I know I told y'all I'm heavy on the cookies. I'm sorry. Please, nobody beat me. Now, since we got Kwame in the chat, my brother already know. He do not play with me about organic bananas and apples. I done told y'all. So if I go in the store now and it ain't got the sticker on it, it gotta go back. So I'm gonna peel this banana. And then we're just gonna drop it. We're gonna cut us some little bitty bananas. Line them up our tray. Now I use a bag of cookies per layer of banana. I told y'all I ain't big on bananas. And for me, when I make my banana pudding, a lot of people like to use banana flavor pudding, but that make it take too much like banana. You really just got to put the bananas in it and let the bananas do the flavoring itself, and use French vanilla pudding. Okay, so don't use banana pudding on your banana pudding. use French vanilla. So I'm gonna get one more banana right there. Okay. Let's do it. It's just two bananas. And I made the mistake doing that one time, but I learned quickly. Only time you want to use the banana pudding flavor is if you're making like just a plain banana pudding. You don't want to add bananas to it. It's just too much banana at that point. It's almost like you ever had banana pudding. It almost like tastes like how chocolate can taste too rich. That's the same thing that can happen here. All right. That's enough banana for me. And I also like my bananas cut thin. So for you all that can't see, I got my cookies, got a layer of banana. I'm about to put another layer of cookies on top. Then another banana. Then some more cookies, then I'm gonna pour my pudding, and then what I do is I keep some cookies in the bag and I crunch them up, so I pour like the little topping on the top once the bananas is all on top. So you just wanna, once you pour the pudding, pour this evenly. And the mini cookies make it better too. Cause y'all remember how grandma and them had us lining up them doggone cookies? And you gotta line out the cookies exactly. Make them even. The mini cookies, y'all ain't even gotta do all that. I'm gonna come over here with another layer of bananas. Let's go. Now, with your pudding mix, you can use the almond milk. Use the almond milk, not the whole milk. And some people just use water. So now I'm going over this, just thinly slicing my banana, letting it fall. And I'm gonna put another layer of cookie. And I'm gonna pour my pudding. Make sure you when you put your macaroni in, put it on 375 because you want it to cook all the way through before I start browning at the top. You don't want no brown, no macaroni that's done on the top, and then you open it up and it's soupy and runny. No. You don't want runny macaroni and cheese, and you don't want runny banana pudding either. One more banana. All right. Looking good. And I know a lot of people put like French vanilla extract inside of their banana pudding, but believe it or not, if you make your banana pudding with the French vanilla pudding instead of the banana pudding, you don't even have to put vanilla extract in it. And I already got that little hint of vanilla flavor. So I'm just filling in some open spots here. Did I see? And then I got another box of cookies. I'm gonna cover these bananas up, but like I said, I'm gonna keep some cookies in the bag so I can smush them and put them on top once we pour the pudding. Uh-oh, they said that's some old school cooking, Miss Angela. Well, you know, if we don't do it no other day, we should at least do it on Sunday. If you cheat all through the week and make fast meals and all that, at least make a homemade meal on Sunday. So just show y'all my layers. The mini cookies work perfect. They got my bananas, all that. So I'm gonna cover my bananas with another layer. We're gonna make the pudding. We're gonna pour it on top. Now, if y'all really want to get funky with it, you know, my grandmama made her banana pudding with the meringue on top with them egg whites, and let them egg whites just whipping that mixer, and then put them egg whites on top of that, then banana pudding, and put it in. Like, don't play with grandma. This banana pudding right here ain't even got to go in the oven. My granny ain't playing radio. I'm talking about lemon meringue pie. Let the meringue be this high off of the banana pudding. So y'all see, I left just enough cookies because we're going to crunch these up. And after we pour our pudding over this and let it sink down, we're going to pour this on top. And my mom know when I was younger and she made banana pudding, that she better use all the vanilla cookies, because baby, who would run through them vanilla cookies was me. All right, that. Let's see what's going on with this macaroni. Okay, we got the little sizzle with the dizzle. We got the little, let me show you what your macaroni need to be looking like. Let me just show you what your macaroni need to be looking like. If you don't have this little sizzle with the whizzle, you see how it's sizzling around the side? You need that sizzle. Let you know that thing's sizzling. That thing finna be good, 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 good. All right. Back to this. Now I need to do a little cleanup. Get my pudding. Hold on. You ever ask your children to take the trash out? And they take the trash out, but they never replace the bag? Alright. Get rid of some of this. All these boxes. Alright. Alright. Okay. Bye. So now we're on the pudding. Let me get my pan. That ain't the right pan. But I could really do what it needs. Yes. That's what really doing on this. Quan, tell your sister to come here. Tell your sister to come here. Because she want me yelling all downstairs and I ain't gonna do that. All right. Okay, 2 cups of cold milk. Mommy, do me a favor, honey. Put up the dishes for me so I can put the dishes in the dishwasher. Now for the banana pudding. So the key, right, to getting your cookies and stuff soft is with the banana pudding, you want your milk to be warm. Now, this is the instant pudding mix, and some people use cold, but it still do the same thing if it's hot, but you have to watch it. So what I like to do first is add my milk and let the milk get warm. That way, when I add the pudding, it's not cooking real fast, because if you have if you put it in the milk while it's cold and you begin to cook it as it warms, what's gonna happen is that pudding gonna start getting real thick. And you don't want the pudding to get thick before you pour it on. You want the pudding to get thick while it's in the refrigerator. So what I'm doing now is 2 cups of milk per pudding pack. I'm getting ready to warm up my milk. Then I'm gonna add in my pudding. I'm gonna stir. We're gonna pour it and put it in the refrigerator, and that's done. One. And a little bit of confetti in here. Go ahead. Okay. And I use my vanilla almond milk for the banana pudding, not the whole milk. Now I'm gonna put my milk on low. Let him out there. Yes, ma'am. It's like right down the street from her.
What state? You gonna be staying on campus?
Yeah.
Oh, you do got to?
Okay.
No, they paying for it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think that's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. That's exactly what they need. Yes, ma'am. I think that's what they need. Yes, ma'am. Yep, I'm cooking. I'm about almost done now. I'm whipping up my pudding, pour over this banana pudding. I just gotta make my cabbage and my corn, but everything else is done. Yep, you headed home? You headed home? Okay, tell her I said happy birthday. Right.
This was so this was
I know you
I
did.
so much better now.
I know you.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Completely understood. Yes, ma'am. I hear you. Well, that's true. That is. Yep. Get out the way sometime. That's all you gotta do. I will, Mama. I'll call you as soon as I'm done cooking. Okay. All right. Bye bye. Y'all know when Mama King called me, school is in session. And a lot of times, when it comes to Mama King, I don't talk, I just listen. Because the one thing that I was taught is that we got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so sometimes we should listen more and talk less. Like, hey, y'all slamming the damn, I'm all on the phone, she slamming the pots and pans and shit. All right, let's go. I'm putting my dishes up, y'all, and I'm gonna, what is that? Certificate of admission for, oh, MIT. I've been told you that came. I knew that's what that was. I was wondering why you was taking so long to open it. Try on the frame. Give me 1 second, baby. Mama's hands wet. Let me get this stuff out of the sink and then I'll try it, okay?
So with my insurance, I was able to get glasses.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the benefit of having insurance.
Yeah.
You need them glasses. Can you see straight? Mm-hmm. All right. As long as they working for you.
I got rejected from Boston University and University of Georgia.
How?
I don't know.
Do they not know you got accepted into the #1 school in the country?
Sometimes that's why they reject you. Because colleges have to protect this thing called yield, which is basically how many students they accept but choose not to come. So if they think that you're going to go to another college, sometimes
they won't even
you.
basically just to save face.
Well, okay. Yeah, but it's like every college has a yield percentage that is like, I don't know why it's important.
So you turned Harvard? You turned Harvard down?
No.
thought you said. I thought Harper was one of the books.
It is, but I haven't said no.
Oh.
Well, she's still waiting to see if she gets some college acceptance and a couple other. I already got it. It's over there. She's still waiting, huh? Put this in there though. She's still waiting to see if she gets some acceptance at the other school. But she just make her decision on Harvard. Which I think is a great thing. Harvard, country or whatever.
But actually, really decide on
Do some damn liberal nuts. Scared. Send your children off to these damn schools, they come back a whole different person.
Well, you might gotta see life.
I know, I'm just saying. Shit. She does. You're right, she does.
She just needs glasses. That's it.
She needs glasses. She likes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, apparently I gotta send in my SAT scores.
Your curriculum. Wait, don't
Let's get it to them. That's all they need.
Like, didn't they say you can have the best SAT scores, but if you don't have any, like, extracurriculars, they want to accept you?
Oh, I know what I need.
Yeah.
Where's Serenity at? Because I know what I need now. I need that linen closet. Linen closet got to be straightened out. We just put some shelves in there for me, so I need to put the towels and I need to rearrange my linen closet. That's what I need. Macaroni still going. All right, let's get
I'm ready to eat.
I know you're ready to eat, but just give me a minute. You ain't ready just quite yet.
Sorry. I was thinking what this was.
All right.
Come on, you get medical?
I'm on live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get Medicaid.
Yeah, no. I don't get Medicaid. Is that what you talking about?
Yeah, I was going to set up Medicaid.
Nah, that came from LA. That's me putting these lemons down and saying lemons and bananas and eggshells and okay, now
we basically take up the different type of spices, right? Grind them up and
you can put a trash bag in there for me and take this trash out. That one I already.
I gotta go back outside again.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you do? Not what you come.
Cool, we back
I
on
just
track.
told you, grind the spices up and put it up.
Why you do that?
We take the different spices, put it in the big machine, and then we mix it up. I'm the one that goes in there and grinds it
We're
up.
gonna pour this put this in the refrigerator. Then we getting ready to cut up our cabbage. All my sons are tall. What's up?
High five. Guess what?
What's up?
I got my forklift.
Oh, give me the number. That boy's coming up in the world. Got that forklift certification. That's the move.
Break your foot? Didn't you break your foot last time you was on the forklift?
Mike, today is Positive Sunday. It doesn't matter if he broke his foot the last time he was on a forklift. What matters is that he learned and now he has his certification. That's what matters.
Hold on.
We go from driving the forklift to owning the forklift. That's what we do. Get all that training.
It's on 30 minutes.
Just stand up. What's
18 to 20.
No, I'm talking about that boy moving up.
Weekly. No.
Let's see what we got.
It messes with my nose, but pays bills.
Alright.
So I want to go into the office, but I gotta do too much.
My milk is warm, it's steaming up already. I can see it coming around, so I'm finna get ready to add my pudding. I'm gonna be over here at the kitchen, but I'm gonna mix it in. I'm gonna be stirring, and I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna pour it. We're gonna cover this up, put it in the refrigerator so it can be getting cold, and then We're gonna start on our cabbage and our corn because they're the easiest. Now, no, I did not play basketball. My brother did play basketball. I wasn't really the friendly type, so I didn't like all that, you know, running and bumping and shit. I wasn't built for that.
That's weird. I thought you didn't know this is like home.
So I pour a pack of pudding and I mix it so it doesn't get clumpy. And then I pour the other pack. So I got one in. And it's already getting kind of thick. So I'm finna put in the other one real quick. Don't ever put all of them in at once. Put them in one by one and stir them.
One gonna be a guard dog.
Because this pudding get thick and it'll clump up on you.
Breathe. No. We gotta get them disseminated and sell puppies. No, that's the one.
Woo! Okay. Alright. Put in my last thing. My pudding is getting kind of thick. I can feel it under my whisk. So I'm still whisking my pudding over here. It's only gonna take about 2 more minutes and it's gonna be ready to pour.
When the food gonna be done?
In a minute, baby. Damn. Give me the shit. 30 minutes.
Hungry.
This is the texture.
Texture ain't holding. I want some of that meatloaf.
Okay, hold on a minute. It's coming. Where Tay at?
Why you asking me? I don't know.
Ah, shit. Call your brother and see where he at. Okay, I got my pudding whisk. It was starting to thicken up, and it's hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour it. Slowly. Just right down into my banana pudding. Yes, Jesus. If you call him, he'll be there. Oh my. That looks like bar. Oh, don't eat none. Don't eat none, please. Don't stick your hands in my damn shit. You ain't washed your hands up. You're one of them.
Right, so let me get that one. I already touched it.
You said it looked like bark. Why you want
I
it?
just want the cookie, not the pudding.
Alright. So, I'm wiping off the side of the pan. Had a little pudding. Alright. Now, let's do this. So now I'm just mashing my cookies down because I want to make sure they're all covered in the pudding. Oh, crazy. It looks like bark. Just to stick her hand in the pudding. Bye, mommy. Oh, shit. All right, let's go. So I'm sticking, what I'm doing now is just taking the back of my spoon and I'm just putting my cookies, just making sure that they're under the pudding because you want them to get soft. The only cookies that I actually want to be hard are the cookies that we're going to squish up and put on the top. From here on out, I'm going to tell you, I know y'all support me, but if you mention Jawbone name in my live, you get blocked. Don't even mention Jawbone on my page. If you mention Jawbone on my page, you getting blocked from my page. You better look in silence, because if I feel like you affiliated with a shit starter, I'm blocking you. Let's go. You better look in silence. Don't say shit. All right, let's go. Okay, so now I got my pudding over my cookies. Y'all see it. So now I'm squishing this up. We're gonna put these little crumbles on top. We're gonna put the top on this and put it in the refrigerator. Let's go. And if somebody say something about Jawbone and I don't catch it, make sure y'all let me know who it was so I can properly block them. I ain't got no time for haters. These lame ass niggas going to people's mama grave and shit, and you ain't even going to the grave. Just want to do something for clickbait. These people will do anything for attention. Put me a little cookie crumble. Same time y'all talking about Black Lives Matter. How you gonna go to somebody, mama, this lady is passed away, don't have nothing to do with nothing that's going on. Like, we should have more respect for our ancestors, period. Somebody resting in peace. Man, listen, it was a story that's going all over. I'm gonna tell y'all about it when I do my show tomorrow, about this father who this boy killed his son, his 18-year-old son, shot his son and his stepdaughter. I think the stepdaughter died though. And they was going to court and the father was waiting on him. The father killed him. He was in the car with his mother going to court. And the father of the boy who was murdered seen him, shot him in his head and killed him. The issue is the mother, she also got injured, but like, I'm really finna be advocating for him. Like, let that man go. Like, do we ever really get real justice? Do you know how much we put into our children, raising our children, paying for them children? Then let somebody rob your child, kill your child, that father caught him and blew his brains out. Now the daddy locked up. Oh, let him still be locked up in 2024 and my boys get in. Let that man go. Because y'all need to stop playing with these people about their children, about their family members. Y'all need to stop. Out here thinking you can take somebody's life and it ain't gonna be no repercussions. Okay. Y'all better keep playing. So, I'm getting ready to put my top on my banana pudding. Put it back. Let that man go. Free him. I'm that type of parent. Yeah. I'll go lay down about mine. I can't, because I'm going to be tormented. I'd rather take you out and myself too if that's the case. I ain't wrapped too tight for that. I'm coming about mine. I'm coming about mine. All right. Banana pudding. Put it in the refrigerator. Oh, strawberry get up. Let's see what we got down here. Just let it go. Got an avocado? We got an avocado? You got an avocado? Okay. All right. That's the banana pudding. Let's get this cabbage done. That's what I was trying to tell Mr. Ashley Preston before they kicked me off Twitter. Like, bro, I ain't rap too tight for you to be talking about how you finna be a mama to mine. Who? Like I was trying to tell the people at Twitter, I never threatened him, I promised him. I bet not never catch you nowhere around none of mine. And Jay grown, and get what? I still bet not catch you nowhere around. Not me. Don't let me catch you. I'm gonna fire your ass up. Now record that and say that. I'm talking about, ain't even gonna think twice. All right, let's go. Now, cabbage. Let me move my little kitchenette up here. This thing heavy. Shit. This kitchenette is heavy. Gee whiz. Dear me, I ain't doing dear me. Let's see here. Ooh, that macaroni. You can smell it. Listen, man. Listen. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. That's all I gotta say. Hold on. Where's my cutting board at? Okay, use this one. Oh, okay, well, here it goes. This will work. So now what I'm doing, I'm about to do cabbage. Now, personally, for me, I have certain pots that I use for certain things. And I'm bringing out the Presto for this steamed cabbage. Okay. And mama getting a little warm, so I'm gonna open my back door. Hold on one second, y'all. Woo! Yes, let's get some air in here. Quan, baby, do me a favor. Can you open these windows up for me right quick, please? All right, so I got my pan. All right, let's go. We're gonna be blocking niggas all day. At this point, this is an obsession. You know that, right? This is an obsession and stalking. Thank God that you can take out temporary restraining orders for cyberbullying and stalking. Thank God. Because at this point, you a stalker, bro. I'm about to make sure you can't ever show up to another Trump rally again. I'm submitting your name today.
Open what?
Nah, matter of fact, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna call Mama King and tell her to do it.
Open what?
Yeah, I'm about to tell her how afraid I am.
The windows?
That's what I'm finna do. That's what I'm finna do. Cause I know what you want. Yeah, I know how to block your progress. All right, let's go. Woo, that back. All right. So I got my pot. I put me a little olive oil down in the bottom of it for my cabbage. I'm not a person that like to put water on cabbage at all. Perfect, baby. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get my cabbage. And now I'm gonna pull off the outer layers. Outer layers. I'm gonna rinse the outside. And I'm gonna also rinse my cabbage again. Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't tell you to start cooking. Wait a minute. Oh. Let's go. So what I do, I kind of cut around the core of my cabbage. So I start there. Big knives always work better than me when it comes to shredding the cabbage, if you ask me. Little knife ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's a big knife. It's a big sharp knife at that. Okay. Okay. All right, we might take us a, and I used to get rid of the core. All right, now we're gonna shred this. Well, just cut it up some more. It'll do its own separating once it get inside. y'all put bell peppers inside of your cabbage. I smell that macaroni. Y'all want to go check on our macaroni? Let's go check on our macaroni. Ooh, that thing sizzling down, baby. See all that white on the side? You know it's baked. Don't play with me. That thing's sizzling down. Okay. So now what we need to do is get us a couple of little brown spots on the top, and we're gonna be good. Let me plug this up. All right. Okay. Okay. Then I'll show y'all what I use to season my cabbage. Let's go. So I'm gonna rinse my cabbage again. I don't put meat in my cabbage. I know some people do. Some people put like the smoked sausages or the stuff like that in there. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna transfer my cabbage to the pan. Well, let me turn this pan back up a little bit. You want your pan hot when that cabbage hit it, so let that olive oil season a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is take kind of some of the leftover bell peppers and onions I had and just put it in with the cabbage. Ooh, the macaroni, baby! And I'll tell y'all, when it comes to cabbage, I only use one seasoning, and I'll show you what I use. That's all you need. So the first thing I do, because my pan is sizzling, I'm gonna put some down in the bottom of the pan. Then I'm gonna add the cabbage on top of it, and I'm gonna kind of sprinkle it into it. I'm putting it down on the side of the pan so the cabbage on the bottom can get it. Alright. And as you can hear, cabbage is already sizzling. Cabbage already sizzling. We're just gonna move it around a little bit so it can soak up some of that olive oil and seasoning down at the bottom. You want to make sure your leaves are kind of like covered with olive oil because you don't want them to burn during this process. And so what I'm going to do now is add some more seasoning, a little bit of more green pepper, onion, and just a dab of olive oil. And my son is in there getting impatient. I told you when my babies come see their mama, they be ready to eat. They do not play. All right. I'm going to add just a little more. Got to have the green pepper, onion. Ain't no cabbage without green pepper and onion. I don't know. You must have missed the MO. Self-Suff 817. I just made. I'm gonna let you slide because I don't feel like your comment is too disrespectful. But if you come on my page, commenting about Jawbone, you getting deleted and blocked from my page. Don't bring that fuck shit over here. Period. We're not addressing somebody that's sitting all the way in the back of the bleachers. You wasn't even nowhere in the front, near the front. I'm in the president's tent. I have no business addressing you. You gotta have a strong jawbone and a deep throat to holler over all them thousands of people. You're not on my level. You're not on my level. And I don't think I'm all that, but baby, we ain't doing that. We're gonna holler. Yeah, keep that shit in the bleachers, bro. Keep that shit in the bleachers. All right. This look good. Okay, so here y'all go so y'all can see it. I got my cabbage inside of my little Presto. I like my Presto. We're gonna saute this cabbage. I might add just a little bit more seasoning, and we're gonna cover this with the top. Let's go. Just making sure olive oil's covered everything. And like I said, you don't need no lot of olive oil, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. I think this needs just a little bit of seasoning, just a little bit. Bam, there we go. We're gonna put a top over this cabbage. Let it finish steaming. It does not take cabbage long. 10 minutes maybe at top. You don't want to overcook the cabbage. All right. Okay, pop. Cover up our cabbage. Now, let's get our macaroni and cheese.
Have you seen the remote?
It should be in there on the sofa. Woo! Man. Man. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece.
You okay?
But it didn't fall. It didn't fall. These slippery ass gloves, bruh. Hold on now. Hold on now. Look at this. Ooh. But it didn't fall. We're gonna save it. These slippery ass new gloves. I don't went and bought these mitts. I don't went and bought these mitts and the shit let the damn pan slide right out. Woo! But we saved it. Don't play with us. We're gonna eat this macaroni. Woo! That Jesus.
Yes. Every season, every episode.
Oh shit. Lord have mercy. Woo! The devil is alive. Y'all telling the truth. I'm sitting up there doing all that bragging. He's like, okay, keep bragging. I'm gonna show you. Not today, Satan. No, sir. Not today. Cabbage, like, what's going on? I need to talk to you damn people. Y'all gonna have to do better with them gloves. Them gloves ain't slip proof. Hold the hell up. We not gonna play that game. Hold up. You know you can't do that. Not with the grated, not with the freshly grated cheese. Come on. Woo! I need another shot. That shit, that'll tear me down. I know y'all gonna be mad about that macaroni. Cause I got these new oven mitts that I'm using, and they got this little rubber thing that's supposed to stop the transfer of heat, but it don't have no grip on it. Woo! We say masterpiece was almost a show. What I'm saying, I'm sitting up there doing all that popping. Ooh, this a masterpiece. Looking at it. Talking too much. Sometimes it's better to just shut up. Sometimes it's better to just shut up. Oh yeah. Call my mama King. Let her know I can't go to a Trump rally without being stalked. Yeah. We know all your names, nigga. I'm putting all your names on the block list. You won't come while I'm there. You won't be there while I'm there, bro. We're gonna nip that in the bud. Okay. Bye. Cabbage. Saved. Macaroni. Almost dead. Saved. What we gotta do now? My corn muffins. Ooh, child. Go ahead and put our oven on 400. All right, got that on the muffin roll. Got my muffin roll. Let me wash it out real quick. My screw pad. Okay. Child. And we're gonna put this corn on. Corn muffins and corn. Y'all don't be joning me in the comments. Y'all done doggone made some mistakes in the kitchen sometimes too. But really, I think that's the joy of being live. You get to see all the mishaps. God was with us. But did y'all see my face though? Please tell me somebody got to look on my face. Because I'm like, oh my God. Please not the macaroni and cheese. I was like, don't do that. Baby, I won't be using them gloves no more to get my food out the oven. Got me once, you will not get me again. So, we're going to do fresh corn on the cob, y'all. So, for some reason, me, I get these and I still cut them in half. I think I used to do it when the kids was younger because it's like, they ain't going to eat no whole piece of corn no way. And you want to spread it out. So, I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to put this in here. Child, my face, my feelings is hurt. So, could somebody invent a damn corn chopper or some shit? Damn, what y'all doing? A corn cutter? Can y'all invent us a corn cutter? Shit. Oh, don't play with me. We're gonna go old school mama on y'all ass. There you go. Bow. Quan, Money, me, Serenity. Let's get Tay. Jay. Can one of y'all call Jay and see what time he gonna get here? Yeah. All right. Y'all just trying to drop everything at this point. Oh. Alright, these two we're gonna save. wrap those up. So, what I do with my corn, all right? I'll go ahead and season my corn while it's in the pan. Sprinkle some little salt, pepper, and I put my butter down in the bottom of my pan. And you know how some people like boil their corn? I don't. I kind of like fry mine in the butter. Or saute it in the butter. So I'll just put butter over here on the sides. Now, I also seen people put milk in their corn. They say milk, you know, bring out the juices or whatever. But one of the reasons I don't like the milk is because of the suds that sizzle up on it. And then it leaves like that layer of like skim on top of your potatoes and stuff. So plain corn for me. Alright, got that corn on. I'm gonna put just a little bit of milk down at the bottom. Just a little milk down at the bottom. Milk and butter so that shit don't start popping like popcorn. Alright. Woo, the macaroni. Baby. That was a close call. I don't think my nerves still bad. Jeez. Don't do that. All right, corn muffins. Corn muffins. Let me get a bowl. Then after this, I'm done. I'm gonna tell the kids to clean up. A little sugar. A little sugar because it's already sweet. I didn't want to put sugar in it, but I add a little sugar. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit.
You gotta be kidding. Not do that.
Just a little. Alright. Just a little bit. A little bit of sugar won't hurt. Alright. Oh yeah, milk. It make it juicy. Milk instead of water. Not a lot though. My vegetarian Jiffy mix. So good. No sense in reinventing the wheel. Let's do this. They were about that macaroni. That macaroni was perfect. Still perfect. It's gonna taste better because the devil tried to kill it. Let's go. So I take my little whisper, and before I even add my egg and my milk to this, I go in and break up any big clumps because sometimes it got big clumps when it come right out of the box. So two eggs, an egg per box. Get our milk. One-third cup of milk. And the cornmeal, I can usually eyeball it, so I don't really go by measure. I just go by consistency.
I agree with what you're saying, but
And this don't take long at all, cause like, just another dab. That's enough. Oh shit. Perfect for me. All right. Whipping that whisk. Okay. I got my corn muffin pan. It's already been washed. We're gonna spray this corn muffin pan down. The olive oil, because we don't want our muffins sticking. Now me, I usually kind of do the most with my corn muffin with the spray, because I go in a circular motion to make sure it gets all of it. Now this is just something I have. I don't even know where it came from, but it seemed to be perfect for scooping out the muffins and cupcakes. I don't know, it's just the perfect portion. So now I'm gonna pour our muffins. And like I said, this is the perfect size, or like whatever this is, it's the perfect size. These muffins don't take long, so I usually make one batch, pull those out, put them in a pan, and then start my next batch. Good thing about this spoon, it'll hook on to the edge of the thing. Leave these there. I'm gonna show you guys this. I have like the perfectly sized muffins, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm wiping off some of the muffin drippings that kind of dripped on top and not inside the thing, so it don't bake up and get burnt and be all black and stuff. But I will show you guys what my little scooper does for me. It's kind of almost like perfect. So as you can see, like the scoops come out perfect. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven now. Middle shelf. It's only gonna take about 10 minutes. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna put the rest of my dishes that I'm not using over here in the dishwasher. We'll try to do a little quick cleanup. Alright. Banana pudding done, corn done, meatloaf done, I'm done. Make these muffins, and it's a wrap, baby. Leave that last little butter for the top of these muffins. Oh. Baby, I'm gonna have a heart attack about that macaroni. Don't do me like that. I'm a macaroni and cheese fiend too. So putting all my seasoning up now. So I'm almost done. Alright. My little macaroni. I'm my corn. Just roll it over. Ooh. Whoa. Yes, Lord. Yes. Jesus loves me. Yeah. I like for my corn to taste like the corn at Church's Chicken. You know how churches be having somehow they corn just be in that juice and then you pull it out, man, and you bite into it and all that sweet corn juice be tripping all down your neck and down your elbow. All right, let's go. Hey, come on, son. Hey. Okay. Alright. Wrap up these two pieces of corn I got left over. Alright. Cause I'm telling you, man, if I had a spill, if that macaroni and cheese, man, wouldn't have been saved, I was gonna be on my way up to Burlington about that. Cause I understand these shit's on sale, and I don't care if it's on sale, man. Y'all can't be doing that, man. These slippery ass gloves, man. I'd have been right at Burlington. Want my money back and all my money for my cheese and macaroni.
Items that might be of interest to you. Andrew, Loaf, Justin, Nick, Steve,
Woo!
from the planet from Avatar. It's not funny. It just looks like a rocket. Yeah.
Alright. Let's do this. Okay. What are you doing? Them corkscrews is almost flow screws. Don't do me like that. I worked too hard on that macaroni. I'm talking about too hard. Took some skin off my knuckles. All right. Woo. The corn looking good. Let's see what the corn got going. All right. Yes. Yes. Baby. All right. All right. Move all that food to this side. Tops and stuff to cover my food up. These people gonna eat. And okay. Alright. Okay. Cabbage. put those muffins. Put my muffins in. Hey. Hey. One of y'all go out there and get me one of the styrofoam, either bowls or containers that got a magnet top to it, so I can warm up in the downstairs kitchen. Okay. Let me show y'all what we got. Now, give me a container to put my muffins in. Get one of my plastic containers. They got the top on it. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all the completion now. Y'all gotta give me a pass because y'all know the macaroni and cheese fell and we almost lost it. But let's see what we working with. And I don't even know if you can turn the camera around on this, but let's go. So, what we working with now? We got our turkey loaf, and if you look at it, because I kind of cut it in between, you see it's brown. It looks just like meatloaf. So don't forget to add either your beefy onion pack or your onion mushroom. I think I got a pack I can show y'all. It's over here in the pantry. Beefy onion is cool, but that one right there, that works too. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right, we got our corn, a nice buttered corn. Put a little milk, a little sugar, salt, pepper, butter. It's gonna be juicy, sweet. Oh man, okay. We got our homemade mashed potatoes. You can see the skin in those potatoes and still some chunks because I don't like soupy mashed potatoes, okay? Got our macaroni and cheese, our corkscrew macaroni and cheese, which we see is completely done, juicy and all that. It fell and almost died, but God was with us, okay? We got our steamed cabbage. We got the steamed cabbage. It got some bell peppers and onions inside of there, okay? Then we also have, let's see if these are ready. Them look pretty and light skin. I don't want them to get no dirt in that. They might be burnt up, but our muffins coming right along. We'll make some more muffins. And then, of course, our banana pudding, which I know ain't ready yet. The banana pudding need to sit in there for at least another hour or two. You all, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, one other thing I didn't show, remember, we got our fresh homemade strawberry lemonade. You can't have no Sunday meal without fresh homemade lemonade. And if you're an adult, don't forget the Tito's. Just a little dab. Just a little dab. Here we go. Well, this has been our Sunday edition of Cooking with Auntie Angie. Am I a chef? No. Do I know how to get down? Yeah. Is the food good? Yeah. Is my children in here waiting and wanting? Absolutely. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Get these muffins out. Y'all notice I didn't use them gloves to get my muffins because these people be playing. Hold on. Let me find something. I'm still waiting on the container to put my muffins in. I'm still waiting on the container from downstairs. You know what? Don't nobody hear me? Don't nobody hear me. Okay, cool. Y'all ass go to hollering about y'all hungry. I'm gonna act like I don't hear y'all either. All right. Let me use this pan for my muffins. Wipe it out. What we're gonna do is transfer these muffins here so we can start again. Can we do this every Sunday? I guess. Something positive, huh? Look how the muffins come out. Perfect. That's why I say you got to make sure when you spray your pan in the round circular motion. Yes, Jesus. Yes, corn muffin. Come on up out of there. Let's go. Cooking with Auntie Angie. Ooh. Oh, these muffins is right. Muffins. So I'm gonna rinse this out and I'm gonna add some more. I wish y'all was here too. We might have to do a cook-off with a taste test one time. Cause Kwame swear he the best cooker when it comes to turkey wings. I have to show my brother something. But however, he do the seasoning is right. Y'all see how they bring the muffins after you done already found another alternative? Now all of a sudden I got my muffin pan. Child, let's fill this back up first. I had that shit 20 minutes ago. Ain't that how your kids do you? You may do it, then it ain't come. I needed that like 20 minutes ago, bro. Okay. And then stole one of my muffins on the way out. Okay, cool. We're gonna spray this. We're gonna re-up. And then mama's cooking is done for Sunday. Too nice media, you must didn't get the message. We not, and this is the last time I'm gonna say it. Anybody from here on out, you getting blocked. You can't mention Jawbone on my platform. You can't mention Jawbone on my platform. You come on my platform mentioning Jawbone, you getting blocked. I'm not even playing. Don't even mention Deep Throat over here. Don't even mention Deep Throat over here. Jasmine, start blocking them. Soon as they mention that man's name, block them off my page. I know she gonna get you. Okay, we going back. We're gonna re-up our muffins. Let's go. I'm not entertaining that foolishness. You won't come up off me. You won't attach yourself to my name, to my likeness. You won't do none of that because that's all that is. At this point, this motherfucker's a stalker. Don't do that. Don't worry about who Jasmine is. Jasmine know who she is. She watching y'all. She watching. You better tell them. These folk been riding with me for a long time. They don't play. Alright, we on our last thing for our muffins. And man, this meal is complete. I'm gonna wash this cornmeal out of here. I'm gonna put these in the dishwasher. We're gonna turn our dishwasher on. Block their ass, Jazz. I'm coming out quick. I ain't repeating no more. I got too much going on. I am not finna let no weasel block my blessings. God, let me go on and block you. Somehow, can I twerk? Bitch, ask your mama to twerk. You used to see her ass anyway. Ask your motherfucking mama to twerk. Tell her to show you how she was twerking on your daddy dick. That's what you do. Don't try me like that. Them days over, baby. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I get a little too raw. I'm sorry. Mama King has asked me to stop cussing. I'm going to try my best. Man, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about when you had kids. They know this empty. They know this empty. Like, why is this in the refrigerator? It ain't nothing but a cold jar. It was some apple jelly. I don't know if y'all know about the apple jelly, but my grandma, like, she kept apple jelly. This is what we had, apple jelly. But look, the jar empty. Why is this in the refrigerator taking up space? I'm just asking. Who? It don't even make no sense to ask, because you know they ain't gonna tell it. You just throw the shit and just throw it away. Alright. Okay, you turn the corn down. Okay, I'm gonna turn the corn down. I'm gonna roll this corn one more time. Oh yes. Oh yes. Did y'all call Jay to see what time he gonna be here? Did y'all call Tay? See what time he gonna be here?
You told us to do that?
I did ask y'all.
Was this before or after the rant about empty jar?
I don't know. I just asked y'all to call your brothers and see what time they gonna be here. That's all. Ain't nobody done it yet. I do it. Don't worry about it, because y'all don't care if they eat. All right. Bye. Okay. Ah. Okay. Muffin Mania. Alright, let's go. We're not doing no ignorance. We're not even gonna allow negativity a chance to survive. We're gonna kill it. Cut the snake head off. As soon as you see him, cut his head off. Cause I like to fight, so you know it's just better for me to just, pay no attention, because I do like to fight. I like to joan and I like to be silly and all that, but they keep telling me that I gotta be professional because they want to put me in office. They keep telling me I can't be ghetto and I can't be ratchet and I can't cuss people to hell no more like I used to. I just can't. So I'm not gonna allow myself to be antagonized for any reason whatsoever. I'm just not even gonna feed into it. Yeah, we gonna stay positive. Try our best. That shit ain't no fun. Arguing, beefing, trying to tear people down. Ain't no reward in that. Ain't no reward in that. Y'all keep saying be myself. Y'all already know the fuck don't want me in Congress. They ain't say nothing about Cori Bush and she tweeting that they banging in the Congress halls. Shit, if y'all banging in the Congress halls, let a real OG in. Shit, I want to bang in the Congress halls too. The Democrats got their gangsters, why the Republicans can't have theirs? I'm just asking. If we gonna bang it out, let's bang about these babies. Let's bang about future generations. Let's bang about the sexualization of our children. I want to bang too. Let me bang in the Congress halls. Now they ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna put a real black mama up in there and say, leave our children alone, let our children live, our children innocent. Black people need economic power. I understand what it is to be, I may not know what it feel like to be an illegal immigrant, but I know what it feel like to be a black single mama trying to raise my children and not abort them and not give them up, but keep them. Why are we not helping these people? Huh? Why are we not advocating for $450,000 for single black mothers all across this nation? Why are we advocating for abortion? Y'all better stop playing with me. All I need y'all to do is get me in Congress. I'll handle the rest. All I need y'all to do is get me in. I got us. I got us. And everybody ain't got to agree. But like I said, we need that balance. I'd be damned if every black woman in Congress standing up saying we need abortion, but nah, what? What? Give me a jump. Let me start a business. Let me get a house so I ain't got to abort my babies so my babies can live and grow up and go to Harvard and come back and be a blessing to their mama. And invest in my children. Not abort me, not abort them. That ain't the answer for us. Jeff Bezos' wife. I have $275 million that I'm going to give to Planned Parenthood, and it's all to help black women have abortions. Thank you, white woman. Can y'all find that white woman and tell her that little old Auntie Angie said, thank you so much for your generosity? Because me, I couldn't imagine another way to be able to help black women, right? I wouldn't think about maybe, giving them a loan, right? Even if, I'm just saying, I wouldn't think about maybe giving them economic empowerment. I won't think about maybe using that $275 million and just buy a bunch of houses somewhere. Maybe just give them a house so they ain't got to worry about rent. They ain't got to worry about mortgage. They can just pay property taxes. There are a lot of ways, right? Maybe give them a free education or free trade, right? Teach them how to make their own money. Even if you don't give them the money, maybe you can create some type of program that'll go into our inner cities and teach them how to get money. I don't know, Miss Bezos. Maybe hold the class and show us how to start a company like Amazon. I don't know. I just feel like, there are better options for me and my sisters than just abortion. Yeah. Want me to kill my baby so he don't grow up to bless me. Want me to abort my baby so she don't grow up to go to Harvard on a full ride. Trying to convince us our children better off dead. And y'all don't see the racism in that? A white woman saying, I'm helping you by paying for you to kill your... I need y'all to get me in Congress. I got questions. And I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Like they can't use that white supremacist mumbo jumbo on me. They can't tell me that I don't know what's best. And I don't know everything. But they can't tell me that I'm not capable of helping to make decisions for single mothers and their children. Like, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that somebody who coming from another country coming here deserve to have a $450,000 advance, but that black woman that's on WIC, that black woman that got that child care certificate, that black woman that you give food coupons to every 30 days because you love her, you her friend. You want to make sure her and her children never go hungry, right? Why we can't get 450,000? Why they can't get 25,000? I jumped with 5. I jumped with 5 beds. Why they can't? We may not even necessarily need for. Why can't they get something besides food stamps and Medicaid? I'm just asking. I ain't never seen a woman become a boss off welfare. Welfare ain't to help you come up. Welfare to help you stay stuck. You see, they ain't offer them illegal immigrants welfare. They ain't offer them food stamps and Medicaid. They got $450. We still supposed to be stuck cause we black, we Democrat. Well, y'all ain't doing shit for us. They're not doing anything for us. What are they doing for us? And we think we won because they're appointing Ketanji Jackson Brown. Like, how you winning? Just because she black? Well, it's a whole lot of people that's black don't mean like they doing something for you. You can be black and still not do anything to advance, right? Black people. You can be black and just be doing something to advance yourself. They keep telling us, Joe Biden, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And I'm going to appoint the first black woman to the Supreme Court. Okay. So they want us to choose all these people because they black, but they ain't choosing black. All the Democrats they put before us as leaders chose white. And ain't nothing wrong with it if that's your preference. But stop telling us to choose black when they won't even choose black. They're not choosing black men to marry, to procreate with. They're not choosing that. I'm just saying. How much sense do it make? You telling us we supposed to be proud of being black? Well, what does proud of... I'm going to shut up. The finesse. Y'all want to give her a pass while she's sitting up there saying, I can't define a woman. Like y'all don't know we battling right now for our real women's rights. I ain't talking about the women's rights that give us a choice to abort our children. I ain't talking about them type of women's rights. I'm talking about really protecting women. Huh? You let them tell you ain't even a woman no more. You a cisgendered woman. You don't even have your name no more. Huh? Making it a law, demanding that we call men women. And another thing with this sports issue. How come we always see men winning women's sports, but we don't never see the transgender women winning the men's sports? Y'all want to talk about that? Every time we see this issue now about transgenderism, it's always about a man that transitioned to a woman that's taken over, right? Dominating women's sports. But why we don't never hear about a woman that transitioned to a man and taking over men's sports? I'm just asking. We got to protect women. We need to protect men. We need to protect babies. We need to protect the nuclear family. We need to protect life. It's the only way. It's the only way we're going to be able to maintain and sustain. We cannot be at a point where we sacrificing our children, y'all. We got to wake up on this. A mother who carried 2 children saying she don't know when life begins. Well, that means if you're not willing to say where life begins, you're not willing to stand. You're not willing to stand for life. And because and I understand where a lot of you are when it comes to abortion, because abortion just been something that's just been around since before a lot of us was born, because it was passed in 1974. And I know a lot of you don't get the genocide part of it, and you still want to go on a woman's choice or whatever. But even if you feel like that, like, at what point do we stop? How far along is too long to abort a baby? Once they make it legal, it's legal. It don't matter how you feel about it. At what point do we say enough is enough? Bill SB 669, the Pregnant Persons Protection Act, right now on the floor. These people voting to abort a 28-day-old baby. I don't even know if it's still abortion because the baby is out. The baby is born. Y'all want to kill a baby? Up to 28 days after it's born? That's a whole baby. Them babies be whole. I don't know how many mamas in here. I don't know how many daddies in here, but can we be for real? Y'all know them babies start turning and flipping and kicking it. Man, these are children. These are children. This the future. And you got a rich white woman talking about she gave us 270. Bitch, buy me a house. Buy me a car. Start me a business. You ain't helping. All right. Sunday dinner with Auntie Angie. I wasn't trying. I was cooking today. Not that kind of cooking. I was just cooking. Turkey loaf, corn on the cob, macaroni and cheese, cabbage, homemade mashed potatoes, banana pudding, homemade strawberry lemonade. I'm tuning off. I've been on here with y'all for 3.5 hours. It's time for me to go. Spend some time with my family. Thank y'all for tuning in. Get you some lemonade or some Tito's. Take the edge off. America is going to hell in the handbags. America is being led by its genitals right now. Everything in America right now is being based off of what your sexual... I'm gone, y'all. Pray for our children. Protect your lifeline. Protect your lifeline. Stop driving your daughters and your sisters and your cousins to the abortion clinic. How about that? Because you know they say you can't go along. How about we stop being an accessory to the execution? I'm gone, y'all. I love y'all. Bye.